first Nando's and we're not in the UAE.
We're in Qatar.
Oh, yeah. First Nando's in Qatar. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. So we are currently in Doha. Never been here before, to be fair. Have not been out of Dubai since coming around this region of the world, which I probably should have done already by now. But we are here for the HYROX, so it will be my second HYROX now. The first one was in Dubai and it was so much fun. It was fucking hard, but like just so much fun. So I'm here with my friend Lisa, so do you want to say hi? Hi. Hello. We're also matching, if you haven't realized yet. So I think part of like what makes the HYROX so fun, I guess for us, is like actually just like dressing up, finding an outfit and everything and just being super girly with it. But anyways, it is almost 8 AM and we've just spent the morning pretty much just like doing our makeup, which I know is probably not the focus of the event, but for us was. Doing our hair and everything, and then we're gonna go now just to grab some breakfast. Our heat starts around, I think, 1:20 PM, so it's a bit of an awkward time in terms of like how to actually time out our meals, but I'm thinking we'll grab some like good breakfast now, and then I'll probably just have something like small, like a carb-based snack right before around 12. Just some fast digesting carbs before the race. I think that should be, yeah, that should be enough to like get us fueled for the race. It's only really like an hour's of a workout anyways. So I will take you guys to the cafe. We found a really nice one just like 5 minutes down the road. It's got like almond croissants, which you guys know I love, and obviously eggs on toast, so it's gonna be a nice little feast. Obviously we had Nando's last night, which you guys would have seen as well. So yeah, I'll take you guys through the day and I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Guys, the menu here looks freaking amazing. We are tossing up between the French toast. Actually, no, I don't like cream cheese. Or not the acai bowl because it's too much volume and I might throw it up. That looks amazing. Alright guys, so we have gone for a very typical Qingyang order. We've got eggs on toast with some salmon. I don't know what toast this is. It's like it's interesting, it looks like a pie. And then we obviously have an almond croissant, which I'm hoping is going to be filled. If it's not, I will cry. And then Lisa, what did you get?
My canola yogurt.
Yeah! And then also an almond croissant. She's also adding GSC so that she can poo. So we are on the way to the Aspire Dome now. How are we feeling? Excited! We're gonna go on the podium. We're gonna get #1 first place. We are manifesting it. Awkward if you watched 5 minutes into this vlog further and we have not even gotten top 10. Imagine that, so embarrassing. No, we're manifesting it. Top 3. I don't know if you can hear me over the music, but we have like 2 hours until me and Lisa go on. I have my number here. So pretty excited. You really probably cannot hear me. Got my energy drink here as well, so fucking buzzing. This is my favorite thing at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes, please.
Their
Yeah,
freaking bread. If you guys have not had it, their bread is amazing. Go for it, go for it. Oh my gosh, oh my god, it's Hello! So, I thought I would just quickly do a recap of the HYROX because I realized that I did not do an outro for this video. The weekend just flew by. So the HYROX was so much fun. It's just such an empowering experience, really, like to see what your body can do, how fit and strong can be. I think especially as a female, I think, you know, for many of us, we start our fitness journeys somewhat because we're maybe, you know, we've got insecurities, we don't love our bodies, and I think we associate fitness, the way we're working out, training, nutrition, all to do with how can we look, like how much body fat can I lose, how much weight can I lose, and all of that. And I'm not saying that it's, you know, not important to have physique goals. I think it's great, right? I think it's important to love your body, be able to work on it and get the body you want. And I'm not gonna lie, like obviously I'm gonna make sure I always stay in shape because it makes me feel confident and good. But I think there is so much more beyond just that. And I think, you know, true empowerment in a fitness journey and the whole kind of like 360 of it and being able to experience all the benefits of it also comes from just knowing what your body is capable of doing. Like, ladies, we are so fucking strong, excuse my language, but our bodies can do incredible things. I mean, like, we can give freaking birth, like that's amazing. But you know, I think just being able to really stretch your vision to set yourself those performance-based goals, see how fast you can run, how much you can lift, how functional you can be, how many burpee broad jumps you can do. But like, you know, just seeing what your body can do is so empowering. And if you guys haven't really thought about that just yet, and perhaps you're still in that position where you're like, I want to lose some weight, like I want to change my body. Yes, it's important, but just recognize that there is so much more that you could be experiencing from your fitness journey, and it's going to be incredible when you can combine them both. And that's what we do with all of our clients. Most of them want to lose weight and tone it up, and of course we do that for them, but then we also sprinkle in those performance-based goals, and they see themselves running distances they never thought were possible, right? And they start really believing in themselves, and they start also recognizing just what their bodies and their minds are capable of doing, which is incredible, right? So anyways, with the HYROX, so where do I begin? We got a time of 1:10. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it was more than 1:10 because we got a 16-minute penalty. Your girl was a bit annoyed with it because I'm very competitive. The first penalty does not count. Like, it really doesn't. It was this sled push. Apparently, we only did 2 laps. We're not supposed to be 4, but we definitely did 4 laps because it just wouldn't have made sense to do 2 laps. Like, who in their right mind does 2 laps when it's clearly 4, you know? And the judges would have said something. So I don't know how our trackers didn't track 4 laps, but anyways, we move. And then the other 2 penalties were from our running. So basically, to run 1K in the stadium was a bit smaller in Doha than the one in Dubai. Instead of 2 laps, you had to do 3 laps. Now, when you are, I'm not blaming the system anyways, by the way guys, but you know, when you're trying to stay alive at the HYROX, I think sometimes it becomes a bit hard to count to 3. That's my excuse. But no, apparently we had 2 1Ks where we only did 2 laps instead of 3 laps, which meant we probably only ran like 700 meters instead of 1K. So fair enough. You know, give us that time penalty, but surely don't give us like a 5-minute penalty for each lap, which means 10 minutes, right? Then 16 minutes with the sled push, because a 16-minute penalty, you might as well be disqualified because that is so much time. Like, you couldn't even like make that up again, you know? That's like over 3 stations. So that was a bit sad, but that's okay. Lesson learned. Next time I will learn how to count to 3 before my next HYROX. And with that being said, the next one I am going to do solo, just because I feel like it's going to be really freaking challenging. And obviously, if you know me, I'm a big believer that you need to challenge yourself. You need to put yourself out of your comfort zone, because that is how you grow. That's how you build confidence, self-belief, personal development, right? Yeah, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do, because I can't think of anything worse than doing the full stations by myself. I really don't know if I'd survive. So the first goal is to survive it and to make it out of the stadium. The second goal is to get a 1 hour 10. And then if I ever am able to in this lifetime get a sub 1 hour, that would be freaking amazing. Like, your girl you'll hear about it. So that is the next goal. I'm aiming to do another one in September or October, just depending on when they will be around the Middle East. Apparently there's one in September. If there's not, I will probably just travel. There's one in Amsterdam, I think, in September, so I'll just go to that one by myself and just do it. But ideally, it would be in the Middle East so I can get my videographers and obviously my friends to come support me. There is another one in Paris as well, but you know, personally for me, I don't know about you guys, but Paris, I've never been, and it's still one of those things where like it's on my bucket list, but I'm not gonna go alone. Like, I want my first experience there to be like with my boyfriend. And I don't have a boyfriend, so I definitely cannot go to do a HYROX there and experience Paris by myself. Like, that's not allowed. So we'll go to Amsterdam instead. That is the goal. But yeah, anyways, after the HYROX, we just felt depleted. Like, we went out for pizza, then went to the Cheesecake Factory, went there for cheesecake, left without cheesecake, which doesn't make sense, does it? So ended up just having too much bread. In all honesty, I had so much bread there because that is literally the best bread ever. If you guys have not had the bread at Cheesecake Factory, you're missing out. Such good bread. And then I had their tacos, which, to be honest, after those tacos, I was like, if I eat anything else, I might not make it out of Doha, I might vomit. So I was like, we just got to cut it here. Like, as much as I want the cheesecake, as much as I've been eyeing it down, we just got to stop because it's too much food. So yeah, anyways, we went back, had the best sleep ever because, again, our bodies were just depleted. The next day we went out for breakfast. Your girl, as usual, got her 2 favorite breakfast combos. If you know me, if you've been following my Instagram, you know how much I love an almond croissant. So we got an almond croissant, and then I got my eggs on toast because I have that every single day. There has not been one day where I haven't had sourdough with avocado and eggs. Like, I kid you not. If it's for dinner, it's had for dinner. Like, I have not had a day without it. Fun fact. Anyways, had a lovely breakfast, just explored Doha. Doha is a lot smaller than Dubai, like there's not too much going on. So yeah, walked around with the girls, then we headed to the airport quite early. The airport is actually really beautiful. It's probably like the highlight of Doha. It's very much like the Singapore airport. I'll put a video up here, but they have this like beautiful garden there. So just just spent some time there as well. And then got back to Dubai around 10:30 p.m. So yeah, that was the weekend wrapped up. It was so much fun, girls. And honestly, like, if you get anything out of these vlogs and just following my journey, especially if you've been here for a while, since, from my bodybuilding, bikini bodybuilding, to my marathon running, to the HYROX, perhaps even the way I've kind of just like moved around my life, I really hope that it inspires you to realize like there is so much more that you can do in your life. Like, life is so short. You need to lean into that discomfort. You need to do things out of your comfort zone. Take the risk, because what's the worst that could happen, Do those things that really scare you, because when you start leaning into that discomfort, when you become more comfortable with risk, that is when your life changes. There are so many amazing experiences, opportunities waiting out there for you, but you have to make a change. You have to get out of your own way, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you don't change the way you're living on a daily basis, nothing's going to change. You can already expect to know where you'll be in a year's time, 2 years time, 3 years time, right? In the exact same position. So yeah, I really hope that this inspires you to know that you can do more with your body, right? You can achieve amazing things with your body. If you're in a career that doesn't fulfill you, you can change that. If your health and fitness right now is not in a place where it needs to be, well then ask yourself, well, it's like, what's stopping you from making change? And most likely it is going to be that initial discomfort, right? That scares you. Perhaps it could be, okay, I'm on the fence of getting some help, but I'm just freaking scared. Yeah, totally normal to feel that way. Do it anyways. Do it with fear. Do it whilst freaking having your heart race at like 200 beats per minute. Hopefully it's not at 200 beats per minute, because you might have a heart attack, but you know what I mean. But do it with the fear anyways, because what's the worst going to happen, Like, when you feel that discomfort, when you're just maybe a bit anxious about doing something, like, that is when you're actually doing something different, right? That's when you're actually making a change, and change requires discomfort. So I hope that this inspires you to do what you need to get yourself out of perhaps the position that you're in right now. Perhaps that's just settling for average. Whatever it is, I really hope that you watching my videos and my journey can inspire you to do that. Now, if you're not following the Instagram, that's caesar.fit, feel free to come join us over there, where I post a lot of more, informative content around fitness and nutrition. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and I am super excited to take you guys on this HYROX journey with me. I'll be traveling quite a bit next month as well. I'll be in the USA. So for my girlies in the USA, if you guys would like to do a meetup, let me know whereabouts in the USA you're from. I'll definitely be in Cali, Miami, and New York. But if there's any other suggestions, let me know, and I would absolutely love to do just like a nice little park hangout or something, like a little picnic. I think that'd be so cute. So let me know if you'd be down for that down in the comments below. But yeah, I'll show you guys basically how I navigate my training and my nutrition whilst traveling as well. I'm also doing a little dieting phase right now, a 5-week diet. So I will also do some full days of eating in the next few videos, just to show you guys what I'm eating whilst trying to just lose 2 kgs. I know it's not much, but I just want to do a little bit of a trim, and I have not been in a fat loss phase since I've competed, so not a proper one actually, so it will be just nice, just challenging myself and just being a bit more like disciplined with my food, because I have been eating out a bit too much, I think, and it's not nice on the wallet either. So having a dieting phase kind of helps with that, to not say yes to every opportunity to eat out, and also not to just make heaps of opportunities to eat out, because I was kind of doing that. I was having a lot of acai bowls, I love them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along, and I hope you have the most incredible rest of your day. Lots of love, and please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe, because it really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!